Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Disabled Reality. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is um, getting rid of certain books because of certain communities feel offended at those books. Okay, so let's get right into this. It started not too long ago when people felt that certain Dr. Seuss books were uh, were not right, and these certain people of certain communities felt offended at certain Dr. Seuss books, and uh, these certain people wanted those certain Dr. Seuss books stopped and no longer to be published, and so on and so forth, um, and now I forgot what state it was in, um, but a certain community feels that math books are offensive to a certain community. Come on, when the hell does this idiotic nonsense stop? Stop. You know, how I grew up was if you don't like something like whatever you're looking at or whatever, then don't look at it. Seriously, if you don't like what you're reading, don't read it. But don't you dare say, well, we find such and such books offensive, so we no longer want them published. Don't look at those fucking books any longer. You don't like them? Don't look at them. But don't try to stop them from being published with us. Maybe other people like them. Listen, I'm 50 years old, okay? And my generation, we grew up with all sorts of Dr. Seuss books. Seriously, we don't go looking around saying what we feel offended at this. And if we don't like this, then nobody's allowed to like that. You don't do that. You don't like certain Dr. Seuss books? Don't get them for your fucking kids. Okay? Get something else that's more suitable to your liking for your kids. Honestly. But to stop the publishing and stuff like that, Dr. Seuss books have been around for generations. Stop the nonsense now. Now it's uh certain math books are being considered biased or racist or whatever the hell they want to title it. Honestly, come on. Because it's not to the liking to your community or whatever. Seriously. Honestly. This is getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. If you don't like certain math books or whatever, if your child is not understanding a certain math problem or whatever, or can't do math, take that up with the teachers. Make it, get it to get your child into a class to where they can understand those certain math. If they can't do algebra, don't put them in an algebra class. Do a different type of math classes, not just algebra out there. You know, so if they have to go into a lower math class, so be it. Honestly, or if you feel like your child's math teacher is um uh giving too difficult of lessons, then you speak to the principals of the school or whomever else and say, listen, my child's in such and such a grade. The math that's being taught to them is way above their grade level. Do it that way. Don't say, well, we don't like these certain books, so because we don't like them, nobody's allowed to like them. Come on. Stop the damn nonsense now. Stop it. And, a lot of these politicians, because it's election time, so these people are doing it because, um, to say to their elected official, if you want our votes, you got to make us happy. You got to do what we want. It's pathetic nonsense. This is pathetic nonsense. Seriously. So, math books have to be taken away now, or I should say certain math books. Certain Dr. Seuss books can't be around. Come on. Come on. Enough with the pathetic, idiotic nonsense. Seriously. Uh, you know, uh, Too many people are feeling offended at so many things. I feel offended at this. I feel offended at that. I feel offended at this. I feel offended at that. Stop crying like a fucking baby. Seriously, stop acting like a goddamn baby. Start acting like an adult in life. But you want to know something else, ladies and gentlemen? Since we're on the topic of uh, certain books and whatever, to be taken away and no longer published, these same people, these same communities that have a problem with Dr. Seuss books, have a problem with math books. Guess what? You know what book they don't have a problem with? The Bible. How about we get rid of the Bible? Huh? How about doing that? And these are the same people that want the Bible in fucking public schools. No, no. The Bible does not belong in public schools. The Bible only belongs in religious schools. That's it. So they want to be hypocritical. They have no problem reading the Bible. These people of these communities, they have no problem with reading the Bible. No, 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 no. But they have a problem with Dr. Seuss books. Seriously. Now they have a problem with math books. Really? Come on. Enough with the damn nonsense. And our elected officials need to pull the head out of the asses and say to these people, you know, cut your bullshit out. Cut the bullshit out. You don't like these certain books or whatever, don't fucking read them. Find another book that's more suitable. And that's it. But no, they just want to, cower to these people, and they're like, okay, I'll obey you. I'll obey you. We won't have these books. We'll get rid of them because you don't like them. Seriously? Come on. Honestly. Enough is enough with the nonsense. So, like I said, my generation, we grew up with all sorts of Dr. Seuss books. We didn't act like a bunch of fucking babies and say, well, we don't like these certain books. So, because we don't like them, nobody's allowed to like them. And if certain students can do, certain types of math, put them in a different type of math class. That's it. That'll be more suitable to them. Not everybody should be a CPA or whatever. But you don't go and say, we're going to get rid of these math books because it's offensive to us, because we can't do it, so we can't do it, and we find it offensive. They have to carry it to us, and they have to stop the publication of these math books. We don't like it. Come on. Enough is enough. Seriously. Anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the website that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY, and the link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the products on there, and all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. I also want to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is aihny.com. Again, that's aihny.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. On the home page of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. Uh, Also, on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the links to the two books that I wrote. And if you follow those links, you guys can check out both of my books, and you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.